So guys, welcome to our FIFA Mobile Season 2 video on the channel. Today is a very special video. It is a 100 plus rated Chelsea squad and it has got the icon RUUD Gullit in it. If you guys are new to the channel, I recommend subscribing. If you do enjoy the video, certainly smash the like button. And as always, hit that notification button, which is a little bell icon down below. That way you will never miss one of my uploads. As you can see, we've just upgraded the striker Alvaro Morata to 103 overall, including obviously the skill boost that you do have, but it would be 100 overall. Just look at some of the statistics there. It is damn ridiculous. And now the team is 102 rated. My word, is this a fantastic team to use. I can't even describe, like I'm going to try to, don't get me wrong, I can't even describe how good this team is to use. I am a Chelsea supporter, as you guys do know, and certainly to build this squad was just an absolute dream. You're looking at some players like William, Hazard, 121 pace, 122 agility there, 110 shooting. He just has some insane statistics. I can't describe how solid this team was. I even used players such as Charlie Masunda, who I upgraded fully. There's RUUD Gullit, which was the before the final card design was made. If you guys missed the RUUD Gullit gameplay video dedicated just to RUUD Gullit, which is sort of a mini review as well, highly recommend going and checking that out, and you can check that out. It's on my channel now, as well as the bundle opening for the icons. But there you go, players like Cesc Fabregas, who you'd know wouldn't have much pace. Well, look at that, 103 pace, 120 agility. Even his defending is pretty damn solid, and he's not a defensive player, we know that for sure, but 90 defending on a centre mid like Cesc Fabregas is ridiculous. But one of the most insane players I used in N'Golo Kante. Just look at that, my word. 110 defending, 114 physical, 118 sprint speed, 119 acceleration, 110 strength, to name a few. He is an insane card. N'Golo Kante does what he says on the tin, and he certainly does a fantastic job at that. Charlie Masunda, surprisingly, is very, very good. 120 pace, 100 shooting. Alright, the shooting's not the best, don't get me wrong, but 105 finishing is still there, and the dribbling is certainly tasty too. So, you can now see the David Luiz. That's the pre-season David Luiz card, and he's still rocking decent pace, decent statistics, say at least. 120 physical being one of the standouts there. I can't even describe how insane this team is to use. And for me being a Chelsea fan, as I said, it does feel very good to use it. Rudiger, probably one of the least satisfying players in this squad, I would say. But it's certainly 120 defending, 120 physical does stand out quite a bit. But when you want players, probably you would push on Azpilicueta, not the most physical player as he is quite small. 114 physical there, 113 pace, that's what you like to see on a defender for sure. Certainly does the business when it goes there, and even his shot power is pretty damn insane. Thibaut Courtois in goal, look at that, man. You have got at least 4 statistics in the main attribute bit that is over 120. I literally cannot describe how good this team was. And just look at all their ratings there. All of them above 100, including, well, 100 and 100 plus, I'd say. But just look at that, 102 rated is my team. And I did play against Casey Wynn during his capture event. He was rocking a silver squad at the time, so it was quite easy to have a field day with him. But I'm just going to let you guys see the gameplay, and you can obviously grasp your own thoughts like that. But I did also have a 100 rated Batshuayi card. If you guys want to see that, then let me know. I can do a dedicated review of 100 overall Batshuayi and even upgrading him. But look, Cesc Fabregas, he actually has pace. Like, I'm not joking you. You got players like Kante, you got players like William, but Cesc Fabregas was one of the players that I was surprised, because I know you do a lot of upgrades for him and I know you boost him up very highly, but 100 plus pace for a player like Cesc Fabregas was pretty damn insane. And plus, as you could see, the team was doing absolute worldies. I literally got to the point against KC, and it was bad to say, where I was just shooting for the sake of it. I was just messing around trying to hit those long shots, trying to see what quality goals I could produce. I even did a sweaty there because I wasn't a nice person. I did deserve to miss it, really. But look at that, how many times I had to do stuff there. Cesc Fabregas was certainly a player that was pushing on more than anyone in that team. It was surprising. Like, as you see, he's always in the same position. It doesn't seem, I don't know how that worked out, because he is a centre mid. But as you can see, Casey was actually doing a good job with Silvers. He managed to score 2 goals. So maybe Thibaut Courtois wasn't doing the business for me. I don't know. In the amount of time we had, he was offering Casey good opportunities to score. So that was a bit weird. But Charlie Masunda is certainly one of the best players that you can upgrade for me personally. I think he's an absolute worldie of a player. I know there's loads of them that you can do upgrades for, but Charlie Musunda was certainly an insane player. But as you see there, wrapped it up quite nicely, and we did win 7-2 in the end. Not too bad. And the next gameplay you're now seeing, it was against BGS, and it was a nice little run on with RUUD, GULLIT, and bang. And luckily, Courtois, it was actually Neuer who saved it. I'm just dropping a few highlights in and mixture, but as you can see now, we're up against Casey Wins again. And we did have the opportunity. There is a special versus attack mode in N'Golo Kante. We did have the opportunity to use him. His final card art design wasn't created at the time that we was using him, so I just used normal N'Golo Kante and leveled him up. But some of the times, I don't know what it is, you can just see from this, right? And you can't take it out as me being a bad player. You can still see that even if you have the most insane team, you can easily miss shots, still quite easy. But look, some of them were pretty damn good. Charlie Musunda certainly was one of the most useful players that I've used and most interesting to use. I really look at that shot. That was an insane goal from Alvaro Morata. Some of the players, you did look around and you did go, yeah, all right, some of them didn't excite me that much. Rudiger, as I said, wasn't an insane player to use, but certainly you had other ones that were pretty damn insane. Like, I wanted to try and use all the icons that are dedicated to Chelsea. So I'm talking about your Hernan Crespo, your Andrei Shevchenko, your Desai, who else I could actually name, RUUD, GULLIT, obviously. There's a lot of Chelsea players that are icons, and it would have been nice to try and use them out. Whether they're going to definitely come into the game or not, I'm not going to be able to speak or comment on that, because I'm really not sure. But as you can see, Cesc Fabregas through to Alvaro Morata, bam, 9-0. I beat KC Wins 9-0, and surprisingly, that wasn't a silver team. That was a bog standard gold team, I think. Now we're wrapping up against Grimsby Town, and this is probably going to be the last part of the gameplay for you guys. I've tried to do a mixture so you could see how the team performs in different scenarios. So this was a campaign game against Grimsby Town. And I think you start the game off 1-0 down to Grimsby or something like that, which I did find quite funny because I wouldn't expect Chelsea to go 1-0 down against Grimsby, but you never know. But just look at that from N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante and GULLIT, if you can fit them two as your centre mid in your team, my word, literally, I wouldn't even be able to say how much destruction that is. RUUD, GULLIT and N'Golo Kante are very similar in a lot of ways, with the exception of one difference being RUUD, GULLIT can finish and Kante can't finish a dog's dinner. But that's the scenario you have. If you have N'Golo Kante and RUUD, GULLIT in the two centre mid positions, you will have the definition of a field day, because both of them are literally like bulldogs. They will hunt every single player down in your team. They will literally capture the ball off them, and they then run on with their exhilarating pace and do the business. Alvaro Morata was very solid as well. I did think about when we started the new season of FIFA Mobile, I did actually question whether I was going to get Alvaro Morata for my team and use him, but when they dropped that matchups, Gabriel Jesus, it quickly changed to I'm going to have to use him if anything. So that was the way it was. As you see, it was 3-1 by half time for Grimsby Town, and we was literally pushing on again. Now, I'm not going to turn around and say that Grimsby was a solid team, but they were pretty damn good. And I think the actual team difficulty was quite hard in comparison to what it usually is. But you can just get to see a gist of this team. What can I say other than compliments for this team? Yeah, all right, you could probably be not a very good player. It's a bit like last season when I had that insane 1-3-8. I think it was the pre-season team. You could turn around and say, yeah, all right, you might not be the best player in the world, but with a team like this, you should be able to win every game, and that was certainly true. RUUD, GULLIT, definite favourite. N'Golo Kante, definite favourite. Charlie Musunda, surprise player. Cesc Fabregas, surprisingly very fast and very, very good. Willian, I don't know about him. I just didn't really see him often in the team. But Eden Hazard, again, another one I didn't really see in the team often. It seemed like everything I did involved Morata and Cesc Fabregas. And GULLIT on the left-hand side, obviously he's not meant to play there. He'd be a lot better in the centre mid role. Maybe I should have swapped him for Cesc Fabregas and seen how much damage he would do there, because Cesc Fabregas' position obviously claims him to go a lot forward. Rudiger, I wouldn't turn around and say that Rudiger is a solid player. He is pretty good, but he wasn't like exhilaratingly good. He didn't blow my mind when I used him. David Luiz was certainly a lot better, and Azpilicueta was a lot better indeed. But honestly, guys, if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I'll catch you as always in the next video. Have a great day.